Right?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
We're sweethearts or rivals.
That's right.
Today we're going to be playing Aquasphere.
Aquasphere. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Put that over there. We got the board set up. All over here. Interesting board. Many different pieces. So it's all random, and there's cards that show you where you start up, which is randomly. And there's a setup for that board, which is all random. So it's a very, very random setup, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The first thing we have to do is we have to roll start player die to see who's first and who's second.
Okay. And I want to see what all these cards mean.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, I got a 1. I guess you're first.
I got a 6.
Of course.
So here's the things. You are red and I am playing white today.
So it shows up on the board?
Yeah, usually I play blue or preferably green. Green is the best.
Green's not in this game.
It's not. That's okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of cards around the outside that are special cards. So we're just going to take a look and see what they do. Over here, this is... I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, right. This one is, as much as you want, you can go from one side of the board all the way across for one time.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. That
How
helps.
come you're in that bubble where that one is? That's unfair.
Randomly. Let's see. This one is... oh yeah, in between turns or in between rounds, when everything's paused, you can spend one time in order to program a robot to pick up gems.
That's a good one too.
Yep. This one, whenever your opponent's robot gets bumped out of this holding area, you get a point.
That's good.
At least that's what I think it is. I should double check that one. Yep, for each bot except your own that is removed from a loading station because of you. So that's tricky. You have to be the person that causes the bot to get bumped out, but it can't be your bot. And this is actually the exact same card. This one is in between rounds. You can spend a time to program for a submarine
robot.
Yep. And this one, whenever you move your programmer
to this diamond one.
Yep, to that space, you get 2 time, which is really nice.
Time's sometimes tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice to be able to pick up time kind of free.
For free.
Yep. So those are the cards that are out right now. I'm starting in section E, you're starting in section B.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a robot program to pick up an addition to your lab.
Yeah.
And I've got a programmed robot to program a robot.
Kelly!
And Kaylee just messed up the game.
Kelly!
Down.
So this was here, I know that for sure, and my robot was here.
Yeah.
And that's
At
all
least
she
it
did.
wasn't like halfway through the game.
True. And at least she didn't run through the whole board.
Yes. But we'll probably have to get some cat deterrent.
A cat deterrent?
Yeah.
Yikes. She always feels so neglected when we play games.
Sweetheart's Rivals brand cat deterrent. Or water. In a
Water
squirt
bottle. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so. Hey, I get to go first.
Yeah.
So I get to do one of 2 things. I can either spend a robot to do its action, or I can program a robot. And it's very interesting because that's it. That's all you do. You can do one of those 2 things. But all my pieces were just shifted, which is what I'm fixing on my player board.
Oh my. And sometimes this game's a little AP inducing, so you'll have to pardon us if we're quiet by accident for a few minutes. Oh, we should have almost got the headphones thing set up so that if we wanted to talk our strategy out loud.
Right. Yeah.
But we didn't. We forgot that. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well. Next time.
Yeah. So you're first player.
Yeah. You can do one of 2 things, but that one small action affects so many things that sometimes it's just like, what do I do? What do I need to do? And plus you have to look 3 or 4 moves down the line.
Yeah.
So, for example, I'm thinking, well, I got to program a robot. Where can I go to program a robot? And what would I want that robot program to do?
Right, because you program a robot, like in this section is for the green thing, in your section it's for to program a robot.
Yeah. So actually, it's not. I made a mistake.
Oh.
I looked at that. It's actually for a submarine.
Oh. So you don't have a robot to program a robot.
No, I have a robot for a submarine. Thanks for pointing that out. Because I messed it up.
A robot to get a green part of my thing.
Yep.
This one here is for time, right?
Time, yep. Get gems or crystals. Get one of these cards. And this one is killing octopods.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also have to look over here and see what I'm going to program, because I think I'm just going to program first.
Well, you already have a robot that programs submarines, so I guess you're going to have to get the time one.
I know, but that's tricky.
It is tricky.
Because I think I'm going to want that, which means I'm going to want that, which means I'm going to want that. It's all sorts of trickiness.
I know, and you're first player, so that makes me cranky.
Yep.
You're probably going to steal what I want.
Well, I've already got a submarine there, so there's no point in getting a submarine there, because I've already got one. I can't.
Yeah.
Also, this is going to have a submarine, and this is going to have a submarine
next round.
And when you're playing a 2-player game, you use the submarines from the other 2 colors to kind of fill up the board, which means next round, the first 2 of that base are going to be full.
Oh, they'll be expensive.
Yeah. Lots and lots of time. So what I'm thinking is to try to, and you're not supposed to do this, but to say my strategy out loud, I'm wondering, I've already got one robot that can get a submarine. I could program for another submarine. Do I have enough time to make it even possible for me to program for 2 submarines to get them out this turn?
Oh.
So,
but you already
one time, submarine out, and I got 2 time left. I don't think I do. No. Because it would cost me time.
And it cost you... Well, if you went that way first, it would cost you 3 to go that way.
Yeah.
And then two time to put your submarine in.
Yeah. So, there's no way for me to actually get 2 submarines out this turn, so I'm just going to go here and program my first robot for getting more time. Done.
I think I will program a robot to do a submarine.
There you go. Right on. Man, your turn was so much easier than mine.
Well, you talked about a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't have to think about.
True, and true.
So now we can't program any more robots because you're only allowed to have 2 program robots on your player board at one time.
Yes.
And you can't program a robot for the same robot that's on your player board.
So I really want to... Well, I got to do something with my robot, so that's what I'm going to focus on now. I'm going to do stuff with my... robots. So I'm going to spend one of my time. I'm going to move my scientists over here. And then I'm going to send out my robot right here to put out a submarine, which costs me 1 time. And I get 2 points for that, or 2 knowledge.
2 light bulbs.
2 light bulbs.
So, my robots are programmed to pick up an extension on my house, or my, what's it called, my lab.
Yeah.
I will probably refer to it as my house, though.
That's okay.
And make a submarine. So like Justin said, this one's going to get very expensive next round, so I'm almost better to do that submarine.
So what are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, there's very good things to pick up. Like, this is good, because then I could hold an extra crystal.
Yeah.
And then I have a B in here and another D that would give me extra points at the end, because you want to have unique letters in each of your sections of your house.
Yeah. Plus, if you pick this up and you have another robot, you can actually, for free, when you pick that up, send that robot to D. And take that action there.
That's another thing I should be looking at, because that's true. So where is D anyway?
D is where I am currently.
Oh, well, I don't want to put a submarine out there. It would cost me 2 time.
Yeah.
And you already have a submarine out there. And I want to make submarines more expensive for you. So D is there. If I went and got some octopod, extra octopod killers, I would put my thing in E, which would cost me 2 time, and you already have a submarine there. So I think what I might do sorry.
No, that's all right.
It's so tricky.
Yep.
I'm going to spend the 2 time so I can move past this airlock.
Yep.
And that airlock costs 0, and then I'm in there.
Okay, so you're in F.
I'm in F. And I'm going to make a submarine right there. And that cost me 2 times, so now I'm out of time.
Okay.
Which is very bad news for me, actually.
Just like that, and you get 2 knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. It's funny because you were talking out loud on what your strategy was, and I was so consumed with trying to think out my next moves, completely missed most of what you're saying. So I don't know if we need the whole headphone thing.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so I've got a robot that is programmed for time, and I can go forward to program a robot to program a robot. Or I can go program for killing octopods. Tricky thing, though, is crystals. The need of the crystals.
I think you're right about the crystals.
So, maybe I don't want to go over there and kill octopods. Well, I could do that. Kind of like that idea. That's kind of nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to program a robot to program a robot.
I also want to program a robot to program a robot.
Oh.
Oops. Right. I'll move him there.
Yep.
And program a robot to program a robot.
Nice. And then I am going to spend one of my time to go right here and send my robot in to program a robot to get one of these cards. I am done.
I'm really going to be stuck because I don't have any time.
Oh. Yeah, I only have 1 time. That's not good either. I kind of messed that up. Because I was thinking I could get back here and pick up all this time, but I've only got 1 time. That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
So...
Womp womp.
I'm gonna... Let me think. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move here because it's 0 time to go through this airlock.
Yep.
And then use this robot to program a robot.
Okay.
And he makes me for time.
Yep. There you go. Alright, what am I doing next? For me to do anything else, I'm going to have to pick up time. Now, there's no time markers on either of these spaces, but you get at least 2 time. Always. Whereas if I could go over here, I could pick up a whole bunch of these. But I can't, because I can't get over there. Which is a bummer. So, I'm actually going to stay right where I am. Put this robot here, which bumps him into the holding area. And that is going to give me 2 time. Okay. Done.
I feel very accomplished about my next move because I'm going to use this robot here. He's going to give me this
Oh, nice.
Thing here. So
yep.
now I can put my last robot in E.
Yep.
And get time.
And you have no time, so you get all 4.
Yep.
Nice. That worked out pretty good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, can you move my guy up to the getting crystals? Getting crystals. The crystals. There we go. And that means I programmed a robot to pick up the crystals. Your go.
I'm also going to program a robot to get the crystals.
Nice. I'm going to spend 1 of my time to move here. And a robot, which bumps this robot into the holding area for me to pick up 2 crystals. Ha ha ha.
Me?
Your go.
I am going to... What is it that you can do so that you can program a robot once per round?
So that you can program a robot once per round?
Yeah. Is it you spend some time or something?
Oh, you mean these things?
No,
yeah.
No. Once
per
right. Round you can...
Once per round you can spend... I think it's on here somewhere.
It's on my sheet.
You can spend 3 time. Yeah, right here. Once, 3 time.
Once per round, 3 time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well...
Because you can only hold 4 time. You've got 4 time. And you're going to pick up 2 time at the end of this round. So, interesting.
But I need 2 time. I still want 2 time to do something else. And I only have 4 time. I need 5 time to do what I want.
Well, that's not going to happen.
That's mean. Don't be so mean.
Wow.
So I guess I'm just gonna pay my time to go through this airlock here.
Okay.
And then use my robot to get my crystal.
There you go. Nice. Alright, I still have a robot, so I am going to move. I don't have 3 time to do anything. I got all my robots, so I'm going to spend 1 time, and I'm going to go right here to send this robot here, which kicks you into the holding area.
It's really rude.
To pick up this card.
Justin!
Oh yeah, that's a good card. So now I can flip to the opposite end.
I wanted that card
for
really
1
bad.
time.
Then I had to get crystals, so I couldn't go over there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went all the way up here to use that.
Okay.
Yep.
And I think I have to pass because I can't program any more robots, and I don't have enough time to program a robot, and I have no robots to put out anywhere.
Okay, so you put your guy in the first spot. Oh, your other guy. Because you're the first one who passes. There you go. And then I'm looking at anything I can possibly do. And there's nothing, which means I am the second person to pass. Which means that's going to switch. Alright, so at the end of the round, you do a whole bunch of things. And I'm just going to take a look at here to make sure we do it in the right order. Because there's like an order to it. So the first thing we do is we get time markers. So I get 2.
I get 2.
And you get 2. Good enough. If you have any research cards with the paw symbol, you may use them now.
I don't have any research symbols.
Okay.
Or cards.
Alright, then we look at the majority of the board. There is no majority of the board.
I was going to have it, but you moved.
Oh, I know. That's awesome.
We're mean.
And 1, 2, 3. So because we're tied, we get 3 points each. Then we look at the number of robots in play. And so we're both going to get 4 points. Then we look at number of crystals. So I'm going to get 2 points and you're going to get 1. Ooh. Oh, that is a bummer.
What?
Well, if I had gotten 1 more point, I would have been over the red line before I lost the negative points for the octopods.
Oh, they're doing octopods right now?
Yep, that's it. There's nothing else to score except
no, we're both
octopods.
going backwards.
Oh, I'm going back a whole lot more than you are.
At least you have more octopods than me.
Yeah. So, I'm going back 7 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you're at 4.
And you are going back 4 points. Wow.
And now we have to refill everything.
That is like... That's like the first time I've never gone over that red line in the first round. That's crazy. Anyway, because that's why I didn't really care about the octopods. I was like, I'm just going to go over the red line anyway. But nope.
I see. Well, you were wrong about that.
Yep, I was indeed.
Okay, so red and blue and green and yellow and black and purple and program any color. So that card is discarded.
Card's discarded. Over that.
So I have a B and an E.
There we go. Those are refilled. Now we do this tile. So, submarine is going to go up here. It's going to be blue, which is going to make that incredibly difficult for me to get in there. Bummer. I was even thinking maybe I should go for submarine. No, that's not going to happen. Another octopod goes in here. We get another octopod in here. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time markers in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy time markers. We get a crystal in here.
Submarine in there.
Submarine in there, which makes it a little bit more difficult for you to get a submarine in that particular section.
And time and octopods and a crystal.
Octopod, crystal. And 4 time markers. 1, 2, 3, 4 time. There we are. So that is done. This comes out of the game. And then you switch all those. And that is the new board setup. I am right where I started, and you are right where you started. That's interesting.
So, what are the new cards that came out? Anything that I want?
All right. This one, whenever you go to this program spot, you get 2 time. Whenever you go to that program spot, you get 4 points. This, you immediately get 2 time, and you immediately get a robot program for one of these cards. But it's 1 time. Like, it's a 1-time card. This is the exact same thing, except you get 2 time, and you get a robot program to pick up an extension to your lab. This one, you can spend 1 time to kill octopod, or program a robot to kill octopods in the middle of the scoring.
That's a good one.
And this one is anytime you go to the space for a submarine, you get 2 time. Which, that's a really good combo, because you need time to put submarines out.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. And then we have the new setup there, and what do we have? Awesome. We have absolutely no extensions to the lab to help killing octopods.
Ooh, I bought one last time.
That is fantastic.
It was useful.
Blarg.
So now
you get to go first.
I'm in a predicament because I have to choose between getting a robot for picking up a good card or programming a robot to program a robot, which sometimes is very useful because it allows you to have 2 of the same action that round.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first started playing the game, the whole programming a robot in order to program a robot seemed dumb, but it basically allows you to use 2 robots for that 1 action. And that gives more of your robots out on the board, which gives you more points. So it makes sense. It's kind of cool.
It's going to take me forever to get there. Oh, I was thinking I should do that, but... so tricky, I don't know what to do. Oh, sorry guys. Let's see. If I do that. If if I do... Well, I'll do that at the end maybe if I do it. I think... No. Man! See, the thing I'm trying to do is get a certain card before I program a certain robot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Where is that one? That's for submarines. That's for octopods. I think I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go here to program a robot to get
a card.
A card.
Okay. I'm gonna go here and program a robot to program a robot. Okay.
And I think I'm going to... Well, there's no rush for that now. I'm gonna need time, and I'm gonna need crystal. Oh, it's just so tricky.
What you going for?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel so confused right now.
I like to program multiple robots just because then you can have a little bit more options on where you're gonna, which order you're gonna kind of send them out into the Aquasphere.
I think I'm gonna do that and program a robot to kill octopods.
Octopod killer.
But the thing of it is,
I'm gonna
when
go here.
I do that too often, then you always have the same ones, and then you take what I want.
Well, I'm programming for a sub.
Yeah, so it's different.
Yep.
So now I have to spend one of my robots. So I'll get more points if I travel through here. But I have to do 2 time. I'm way back there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I will spend the 2 time to go in here to kill the 3 octopods.
Okay.
I'll push my guy down here.
Yep.
And then this gives me a lot of points.
That gives you 6 points right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Crystal for 6. Nice. Well done. Excellent. I'm going to spend 1 time to go across here, and then 0 time to go here to send out this guy. I'm just going to bump your guy in here. I'm just going to put him back here. And then I get to put out my next submarine for 1 time. And that will give me 3 points. If you can move my little dooflicky there.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about my next move.
That's right.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
I just spent my crystal. So now, is it really stupid of me to go for that time? No, I don't think so. I'm going to program a robot to get the time.
Okay. Robot programming for time. Okay, now, this is tricky because I've only got 1 time left. So what am I going to do? It's very tricky. Because I still have 1 more program there, plus whatever I program with my robot program thing.
Wherever you end up.
Yeah. So where is E? E is here. I don't necessarily want that one. Okay. That's good to know. Because I've got a choice up here. I can either program for time or I can program for an extension to my lab. An extension to my lab would be nice. So I could go over here and I could use my program to kill octopods. which is kind of nice. That would use up the last time. And we get that, which is B. Where's B? B is right here.
Yeah.
Get that. And that's kind of nice. It lets me have another one of these cards. But then I can put something down in B. What would I want to put in B?
Time.
Yeah, but I need to get that in order to actually put the thing down in B, which means I would be choosing that. So that wouldn't work. So if I go here and get that, it means I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put a robot down to program a robot. Then I'm going to put a robot down to kill octopods. And I'm going to put a robot down to get one of these. And I'm not going to have a robot to put over here.
Right.
So that's a whole bunch of robots in here that are just going to come back to my board, which is useless. So I don't really want to do that. If that makes any sense at all. I think it makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay right where I am, and I'm going to program a robot, which does this, which kicks one of your robots out.
Of course it does.
And that programs a robot
to make time.
To make time. Yeah. And now it is your go.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 time to move my robot, or my person over here.
Okay.
And use my time making robot to get some 4 time.
Nice. That works.
That's what I did.
I'm going to come up here and I'm going to program a robot to get myself an extension to my lab.
I'm going to spend 3 time
Ooh.
to program a robot.
You time spender.
To pick up a crystal.
Okay. Alright, what am I doing now? I am going to go here for free. No, I'm not going to go there for free. I'm going to spend 1 time to come over here. And that will spend this robot here, which puts the robot here, which is actually just going to bring him...
No, he still goes in there. There's only
one
in there.
That's right. There's 2. Thank you. And that's going to allow me to pick up an extension to my lab, which is this one right here, which allows me to send this robot over to B in order to pick up 4 time. Ho ho!
Is it me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
No.
No, I don't think I did miss
you
anything.
Did.
Okay, no. For some reason I had planned it out and I thought I was getting some points, but I didn't. So, no, that's good. Okay. You're good.
So I'm going to spend my 1 time to move my man in here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my robot in there to get the crystals.
Oh, nice. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I got a bunch of time, and I'm going to get a bunch of time. So maybe I should spend some crystals, which I think I am.
Spend time.
Spend time, right? Time. That's what I meant. Time. Spend some time to program a robot. And I'm going to program a robot for killing the octopods. Okay, here we go.
So now my last robot is the one to get me a new card. So I'll get one from here. Oh, this guy goes back to my board.
Yep, and you get a card?
Yep, I guess it's going to be that one.
That's a good card.
I like it, but I wanted that other one that you got.
That is a really good card. That one that lets you go across for 1 time, incredibly useful. I don't need to move anywhere, I don't think, because I got an octopod killing robot, and I pretty much want to use it right here. I'm just going to push that there, which is actually just going to bring this right back to my board. But I get to kill 2 octopods, unfortunately not 3. That gives me 4 points. There we go. And it is your turn.
Okay, so I can't program any more robots, and I don't have any more robots to put on my board, and I don't have any time, so I have to pass.
Okay, and then I have to pass. Good. So our player order stays the same. So the first thing we do is we get time markers. So I get 3.
I get 2.
Maybe I am going to go for the submarines. Woo! Then we don't have any of those pause things. I always need to double check this to make sure we're doing this right. So next is majority of the spaces, which I believe I have. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Yes. So I get 6 points, which is going to cost me a crystal.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Then we have bots in play, so I'm going to get 8 points. And yeah, I got a crystal for that too. Yes. And you've got 5 points. Nice. Then crystals in your supply, I've got none.
I have 2.
Nice.
2 points?
Yep. No, sorry, 3 points. There you go. And then negative points for leftover octopods. So, you've got none. I lose 3 points.
You don't lose any.
You lose a point. I lose a point. I lose a point. That worked out better. Woo! What's next? That's it. So
now we repopulate.
Repopulate those. I'll get the cards going.
So that sees where it was. This goes here. Submarine goes here.
Interesting.
Crystal goes here. Time goes there. Octopod goes there. And this goes here. And then we stay in the same order.
I don't think I've ever completed all my submarines or all of my lab. I don't think I've ever done that.
The very first game we played, I got all my submarines out.
Really?
But I don't think I won because everything else suffered because I focused everything on my submarines.
Because final scoring, you get, depending on the number of letters in your lab that are all different, you get a bunch of points for that. Time markers give you a point, 1 each. You get 5 bonus points if you've got all 6 submarines out, and you get 5 bonus points for a completed lab. And that's it.
Well, my very first thing is going to have to be to go there, to program a robot to do that so I can get 2 times.
And you get 2 times. Nice. That's a good move. Now, looking at the cards,
I'm not sure what to do.
This means going through the 2 time lock.
Oh, yeah, for
is
0.
Free. Kill an octopod to get 3 points. Kill an octopod to get a crystal. Program spot for octopods gets you a crystal. This one, the time cost of submarines is halved. And this one is a one-time effect to give you 2 time markers and program for killing octopods.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So I don't have anything
that's
set there. I've got the 4 time. Looking at the layout here.
Oh, did we fill this?
Oh, no, we did not. We forgot to fill that. So we got another octopod and 4 more time markers. 2, 3, 4.
After I already took my first go.
Well, we can always switch it.
I would have done that. It wouldn't have mattered. I needed the time, so.
A submarine, which is going to be the yellow. Doing yellow first. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crystal. Submarine. Our yellow's already there, so it's going to be a blue one. That's a bummer. Octopod. Don't like that either. Octopod. Don't particularly like that either. There. So that's done. That's out of the game. And this one's out of the game. Alrighty. So now, what kind of mess are we in? Holy mess. Holy double-lettered thingamabobbers.
Yeah, I know.
A, B, E, F, C, D. That's kind of nice. Wouldn't mind that CD one. Well, I'm going to go up here and program to get one of those cards.
I'm going to go here to program to get
an extension.
On my house.
Gotcha.
On my lab.
Right. Where am I? Okay, to do that, 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 to do that. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go up here to program a robot.
Oh, this is a tricky situation here. Because I thought I had a huge good plan, and then now I messed up.
It wasn't because of how we messed up the setup?
Nope, it was I wasn't taking the time into consideration.
Oh, the time markers, yeah, those can be a pain.
So, okay.
There's never enough time.
Do that like I wanted to, and then I do that, I would miss out on getting those. Seems like a waste. Did turn. I think I might still do this though. I think I'm going to go with my plan even though it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. I don't know. People will tell me if I made a mistake. So I'm going to put this here because my guy's there, and that comes back because I already have a guy there.
Yep.
And he was the one to give me an extension on my lab.
Nice. A, B, no?
I have
B, C, D, E?
Yeah.
That's a lot of bonus points. And you can send one of those out to C or D.
So if I put it in C, I would get that one.
C is right here.
Or this one.
Yeah. So that would give you 2 time for free.
Except I'm full.
You're full, yeah. So that doesn't
But
work.
I could program a robot to kill octopods, which is pretty sweet.
Or D, which is here, which every time you kill an octopod, you get a crystal.
Which I'm already past that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's only one more round, right? No, 2 more.
Yep.
Whoops.
Which you don't have to do that. I mean, it's kind of nice. You can send a robot out kind of for free, but you don't have to.
No, but I did want this
certainly
card
could.
because I wanted to program a robot to get octopods.
Okay.
And I wanted the time, but I'm full on time, so... And you're in both places.
So, are you going to send that robot out to get that card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that pushes him down here, which means one of these comes back to me.
And this is automatic and it's out of the game, right?
Yep. It's a one-time thing.
Can you hold on to those and do it whenever you want? Or it's just when you get it?
It's a good question, because...
I mean, I'm fine with doing it right now.
Yeah.
Unless...
I don't think we've ever actually used them before. So, cards that you have to use immediately. Oh, because there's some cards that do have 1x, which you can use once.
One time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
No.
they happen immediately.
Immediately. Which
Good
is
question.
fine, because I wanted an octopod killer.
Yep. Alright, so my go. I am going to do what? I am going to spend 1 time to go right here. And then was I doing something there? I've got 2. Nope, I was going to use 0 to go over here to send this robot into here, which puts you here. And then I was going to use that to program a robot to get crystals. Okay, that is it. This is your go.
I think I'm gonna... So tricky.
It is very tricky.
I want to spend 3 time to get a robot to pick up a special card.
Okie dokie. I'm going to stay right where I am and use this robot in here, which pushes them down in here to get this card. And that's going to get me 4 knowledge points, please. Okay.
I would like to spend this my last time.
Ooh, your last time.
To go in here.
Okay. You're in D.
To use the robot to get a special card.
Okay. This sends him back to my spot. You get the kill an octopod, get a crystal card.
Yep.
Nice. That's cool. I like that.
Where can I put it?
You can just put it on top if you want. That'll show up. And there's room for you to push this over. There you go.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, what am I doing next? I am going to move here for 0 time, send my robot here, which kicks him out and sends him off to your land. And then I get to pick up 2 crystals. Kaylee's looking at me like, what are you guys doing? And why are you playing with me?
I would like to program a robot to get the time.
Okay. I'm going to program a robot to get a submarine.
And I want to use my robot in that house to get time.
Okay, so that pushes him here, which kicks this guy off my land, or out of my holding spot. And you get, for the time?
Yeah.
So you get 2.
Just get 2, but that's okay.
Yep, there you go. Okay, I am going to go here and here, which costs me 1 time to send my robot out.
Oh, Kaylee, don't mess up our game, hon. No, no, no. Stay right there.
Yep.
Oh, you're good. Oh, Kaylee, no, no, no.
Cat, you gotta go.
Down, hon.
Thanks, Kaylee.
Thank you.
Didn't I have to squirt her? That's nice. So what did I do? I put a robot here, which pushed a robot into this holding spot, and then it was to put a submarine out, which I've got the one that makes it cheaper, so it actually only cost me 1 time to do that. And that gives me 4 points. So yeah, so instead of 3, it's nice, it's got it right here. 0, 1, 1, 2.
Oh, isn't that special?
It's awesomely special.
So, I have a problem with what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I kill octopods, I get a crystal.
Yep.
And I have 2 crystals already. So what order does that happen in? Like if I were to... Do I get the points for killing the octopods? And, you know, like is it going to say the order?
in the scoring?
No. If I go over here and kill 3 octopods...
Yes.
And I get points first, or I get my crystals from this first?
Let us consult the card. So that one was... Okay.
I mean, it's my only robot left, so...
Every time we catch... Oh, no. It's not for every octopod. It's...
No.
Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to kill the octopods, get the points, and then get a crystal.
Okay.
So if you get the points and have to spend a crystal because you're going over the red line, you're fine.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend my last 2 time to travel through these 2 airlocks. So I'm right there.
Okay, so you go right here.
Yep, and I kick you out.
Which actually boots one of your guys out.
I know. And I kill the octopods.
All 3?
Yep.
Wow, so that gives you 6 points.
1, 2,
Kales.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you.
And I get rid of a crystal to go over the line, but I kill the octopods, so I get a crystal.
Gotcha. Nice. That was well done. Okay. My go?
Mm-hmm.
Can I actually do anything? I've only got 1 time left, so I don't think I actually can do anything, so I pass.
I pass.
Okay. Ooh, I get to go first next round. Yeah. So I'm going to get a whole bunch of time, but I can only hold 4. so I'm only at 4. You're going to get 2 time.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I will... Oh, yeah. We got to do scoring. Keep forgetting scoring. None of us have any of those pause things. Okay, so... The next thing is majority control. We are even, so we both get 3 points. Nice. Then we have bots in play, which is going to give me 9 points. And here's my crystal. And you getting 6. Crystals in supply, I've got 1. You've got 2. Which actually, you're going to get 3 points for that. That was good timing. And then negative points for leftover octopods. Oh my.
You just have 1 in your spots.
So go back 1.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kaylee.
And
I'm
you're
at the
line,
so I can't go back.
Nicely done.
I didn't even count that out.
It worked out well.
No,
You're
Kaylee,
not that
that's
far
my drink.
behind.
You gotta leave it alone.
Gales, get down. There's a good kitty. Okay, so we got our points, which means now we reset the board.
And I didn't do this yet, so it's that one, and that one goes there. Time stays where it is. That goes there. That goes there. How many different letters are there? It goes to F? Like there must be 6. A to F.
I think so. I'll double check though on the final scoring spot.
Well, I mean, there would only be like...
Oh yeah, no, you're right. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah.
So I need A. I need A and F. It would be lucky if there was like one of those things that had A and an F on it. Was there one that you just covered up?
Nope. I was just down F.
But I mean previously.
Oh, I have no idea. A, B, E, F.
E, F.
Yeah. Nope.
I need an A and an F.
Alright, so...
Bye, Kelly!
There's this. Actually, we have an extra one of these, but that's okay. Did you already do that?
Yeah, I changed it, but I didn't discard it.
Okay, so that's gone. And actually, I had an extra one by accident because...
Oh, this is the last round?
Yeah, after I do this, I'm going to pull this out. We got one more round left, and that is it.
I was thinking we had 2.
Nope. Just 1. So, let's start here. We get a crystal. Here, we get octopod. Here, we get a submarine, which is going to be blue. Just going to make that difficult to put a submarine in. And then over here, we get 2 of the octopods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the time. Oops, that didn't really work.
There's so much time it's spilling all over the place.
Yes. Here we get a crystal and an octopod. Crystal and octopod. Over here we get a submarine and 4 time. Submarine. 1, 2, 3, 4 time. Alright, put the crystal there, so that's good. So this pops off. It's out of the game. And this is our final round. And I get to go first. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where are you going? Submarine, I bet.
have no idea. Yeah, submarine, absolutely. Let's program for a submarine. I haven't even looked at the board or what's out there. What's the cards?
I'm going to go there so I can get 2 time.
That's a good idea.
And that programs are about to do this.
There you go. Now I got to pause a minute and check out the stuff here. We got program. That's going to be useless. Get a crystal when you program for that spot to get an extension. When you program for time, get a crystal. When you program for getting that, get 4 points. When you program for submarine, get 4 points. One time only, you can switch to the other side of the programming, which is kind of cool. And then looking at the board up here, I've got 1 crystal. Am I going to actually need any more crystals this round? Don't know.
My strategy is going to look really weird, but after my turns, if it works out, you'll know why I did it.
Can I even get Okay, I've got my submarine. Where am I? I'm right there.
Okay,
Haley.
don't pick that, hun.
Bad kid.
You got picky posts. Go use them.
That was a bad kitty. So I can go there for one time. I can spend 2 times.
On the Twitch, it's funny because they'll be able to see all these cat things that we edit out of our reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
So our videos are so choppy. Ow, Kaylee, that hurt.
You need to go. Where at? I think I'm going to have some trouble with the whole time. But I think this is going to be the way to go. I'm going to program for getting an extension to my lab.
I'm gonna, like I said, my strategy is gonna seem weird.
Okay.
I'm programming a robot with 3 of my time to get an extension on my lab.
Nice. Now, where am I? I've got E and I've got B. And that's B. Oh, that figures. Of course, that's in B. Right where I don't want it to be. Darn it. That's F. Okie dokie. I have no idea if this is gonna work.
Mine would work. If you screw it up, it's gonna be epic fail. I'm sitting on a pin and a needle.
Alrighty.
You've got your whole entire, like, I know where all my robots are gonna go. I know what I'm gonna program next.
Yeah.
Each step is like, and just waiting for you to like see if you're gonna mess it up is killing me.
Okay. That. And then. Oh, this is not fun. Where's the program robot for time spot?
Right here.
Right there. Wunderbar.
You can do it. It's only 1 time to get there.
I know, but I'm trying to see if it's no. I'm even trying to do that. There's no way I can get two of them out anyway, so that's useless. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I could possibly get 2 submarines out, and it's just not going to happen.
Oh.
Because I would need to go here just to program another robot for programming the submarine. And that's just not going to work.
But you're in a spot for time, so you could buy a robot to program a submarine.
I could, except I would be 3 time, and then I would not have any time to put any submarines out or even move to where I need to get. Because I don't have anything to get me time right now.
You don't have anything to get you time.
No. I went here to get... I thought if I could get the perfect extension that would allow me to throw a robot where I needed it to go, it would be perfect. It's not working out that way though. So that's...
You're gonna make me forget my epic moves if you don't take your turn.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1 time. I'm gonna move right across over here where you are. And then I am going to send my robot here, which kicks him out over to you.
Right there.
And then I get to put out a submarine for only 1 time.
Okay,
and that gives me 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Aren't you lucky?
There's my crystal. Okay, I'm done.
I'm going to spend my 1 remaining time to move here.
Okay.
To spend my robot. That gives me an extension to my lab, so he comes back. And I get the A.
Yep.
So that means I can put a robot in A.
Yep.
And he's the robot that gives me
So it kicks him out in here.
A special card.
Okay. And this is the card that you wish?
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
the
the
one
one
you
I
got.
have to take.
Gotcha.
And then I get 4 points when I go there.
Do you have... You don't have anything that lets you have 3 cards.
Oh no! I don't have anything unless we have 3 cards.
No.
No.
But
wait.
I'm just
wait.
I'm gonna double check because you might be able to get rid of that card because you won't ever need it again. Because I don't know how that works because we've never done that before. I'm the one that can have 3 cards and I'm never going to get the 3rd card.
Had I... If I had an extra time, I could have just gone that way and got that A. That lets me have an extra card. But I only had 1 time.
Yeah. Alright, take a research card. Ooh, you may not discard research cards even if they have already served their purpose. Wow. That is a bummer. You can only take research cards if you can accommodate this. Where is this? Over here?
No, where I am in A.
In A. Here we go.
So there's no sense in me using that robot.
Okay. Except for majority.
Except for majority. But I can also spend robots to go over the line, right? Programmed robots.
Yes. Yes, you can. If you have no crystals, you can... Yep. Oh, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because after we do the intermediate scoring, after we're done that and we're doing final scoring, final scoring you don't have to spend crystals for robots.
Just wondering if I should keep it or not. I'll probably leave it there for majority. Even if you push me off, it's still... Oh no, I don't have a submarine out, so I won't get those points. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
What a waste of a robot. Because there's no way I can get another card anyway, and it was programmed to get cards.
Yeah.
So
That's a bummer.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Because there's no way I can get there now. Like, I could have gone there to get that, but I can't because I don't have any time left.
You are in a pickle.
Am I really?
You have 2 more bots to program,
and no time to move.
But no time to move anywhere. And I've got 2 time, and I need to...
Yeah, I am in a pickle. That sucks.
Yeah. Big time pickle. I am there, where I can do that to do that. Well, I'm just going to do that first. I'm going to do that and get a robot programmed to program a robot. You know how I say every Steffenfeld has like every Steffenfeld game has one little trick that you need to master? I'm thinking I finally figured it out in Aquasphere.
There's no way for me to get time.
Where are you?
I'm right there.
Right there.
And I'm trapped.
There is a way, because you can go over to get a crystal robot programmed and then a time robot programmed, because you don't have any robots programmed. Then you could use one of them here to get 2 time, and then use
That's the only way.
last 2 time to get somewhere to get crystals.
I was going to go here so I could get my last letter. But there's no way for me to get there to get my last letter.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, you need an F. Yeah, there would be no way for you to get there.
So I have to go here and program a robot to get crystals.
Yep. My go? Okay, so I am here and I've got 2 time. I'm going to go somewhere. What do I want to program? I'm not going to program for that. I don't want that, although that time would have been nice. F would be good, so if I want there, except I'm already there. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? I'm not there, I'm not red, I'm over here. Right, okay, well, let's start looking at where I actually am. I'm not used to it, I'm used to being a different color. That's what's confusing me.
Yeah, and blue didn't show up so good on the board, so you chose white.
Yep. Okay, so that would program to get a thing which I don't want. So that's not going to work. That would program to get time. But it costs me 2 time just to get over there, which I don't like.
Oh, Kelly, you scared me. Yeah, I never should have programmed that robot to get the extra green because I spent 3 time.
Yeah.
I miscalculated my time. That was an epic mistake.
You know what? I am just going to stay right where I am, I believe. I think I am. Because does that work? No, that totally doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It really doesn't work. Not working. It's not working. I think it's going to work. Yes, this is going to work. I'm going to stay exactly where I am. I'm going to send a robot out to get myself an upgrade. He goes here, which means he actually goes right back here, and he will get me an extension to my lab, which is A, which means I can send a robot out to A, which is over here, which boots you out, which actually didn't really work for me because it puts one of my own robots back.
But you get...
But that gives me a robot programmed to get a card.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I wanted to do. That really isn't what I wanted to do at all. Oops. But that's okay. I'm done, I guess. That was totally the wrong thing. But that's okay. It's all good. I'm good. That's fine.
So the only thing I can do is program that to get a robot for time so I can actually move somewhere and get something done.
Is that it? You're done?
That's all I can do.
Oh, okay. So now I can get a card. What card? That's interesting. I have the 2 time. It's not that interesting.
You can just go get a robot for octopods.
Oh, that's such a... Because if I could go over here, I could get this card, which would allow me to kill octopods. But then I've got no time left
to move
to a really good spot to kill octopods.
Well, you could go there and kill that octopod.
I could, but it's just one.
And then it sends that guy back to your board.
Yeah. I mean, it's still not bad. I get that card, which gives me 5 points, and then I get another point for that octopod, which is 1 less.
Did I get points for those cards?
Yep. You get a while ago, yeah.
Oh, okay. I hope I took the points.
I hope so, too. Might have to watch the replay for that. Crap. I really kind of messed that up. I've got 2 time.
Kelly, don't pick that.
That card is useless. That card would be useless. Over here, that card would be useless because I'm not going to go to any other places.
Mm-hmm.
So really the only place to get a card that's useful for me is that. So spending 2 time to go over here to send this robot here, which just bounces them right back to get this card. Which gives me 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look at that. I went all the way around the board. Nice. That's exciting, Kaylee.
So that was your turn.
That is my turn. It is your go.
I hope I got points for these cards. Anyway, I spend my robot to get the time, but it just puts this robot back.
Okay, that gives you 2 time?
Yep.
There you go.
I probably should have programmed... Oh no, I had to get time.
Yep.
I would have got more points if I didn't have to have time.
Yeah.
I guess my crystal making robot I could have just left unused.
So I use that.
Maybe that would have been smarter. Kaylee, you're hurting me. Stop.
Okay, here you go.
Now I'm thinking it probably would have been smarter for me to go there and ignore that crystal. And I could have killed those octopods.
Hmm.
And I would have got a bunch of points. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's what I did.
Okay. It is your go.
No, I needed... No, I'm there, so I could have killed the octopod. octopods.
Yeah.
Anyway, but if I move here now, because I have to, because I have the crystal octopod, or crystal robot.
Yep.
It pushes you out.
Yeah, which is a bummer.
Which
I don't like it all.
Makes us even.
Yep.
And I get that crystal.
Yep. Now.
Oh, and I had to spend a time to go through that airlock. Whoops. Whoops.
Okay. So now it's my go. I've got a robot programmed. I'm wondering if I should not kill octopods with it. Because I'm going to get points and I don't have any crystals. And I'm going to get 9 points.
Yeah, that'll push you over.
Yeah. So I'm actually just going to pass. Like so.
But you're going to lose points for your octopods.
I know, but only after I've gone over the red line.
You don't have a crystal to push you over the red line.
Which is why I'm keeping the robot to pay for going over the red line. Otherwise, I'll get to the red line, be stuck there, and then lose points and go further back.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you passing?
Oh, yeah, I pass.
Okay.
Let's score it.
All right, let's score it. The first thing we do is we get time. So I got 1, 2, well, I can only carry 4. So I got my 4 time. You get 2 time.
Mm-hmm. She's so restless.
I know. I don't know what's going on. We don't have any of those cards that let us do that stuff, so we don't do that. Then the majority of the 6 spaces, and you manage to mess it up, so we both get 3 points. Instead of me getting 6.
Good.
Yeah. No, that's good. Bots in play.
I'm so far behind now.
I'm going to get 9 points. Which costs me a robot. Okay.
And I get 6, I guess.
Yep. There we go. The crystals in your supply, I've got none. You've got 3 points for that. And then negative points for leftover octopods.
Oh,
wow.
No.
I know, that is a bummer.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll start with mine.
Octopods.
I'm going to lose 7 points.
Well, you just go back to the line.
Yeah. And then you're going to lose 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
Ouch.
It would have been smarter for me to just ignore getting a crystal and to go get the octopod killer.
Yeah.
Because I would have went up points and then I wouldn't have lost so many points. I probably would have been over the line.
Yeah. Bummer. Okay.
Bummer.
So that was the intermediate scoring, and then it is the final scoring. So the first thing is the number of different letters in your thing.
5.
5? Wow. You get 15 points and ignore red lines.
So that makes me feel a little better.
And you're up here with me. I've got 3 letters, which means I get 6 points. Okay. Time markers get a point each.
That's probably on camera.
That's
Time
right.
markers get what?
1 point each. So you get 3. And I get 4. So if I should settle it if you want to put that back there. Let's see. All 6 submarines? Nope. All 6 bases? And nope. That's it.
Oh my goodness. You beat me
Wow.
by a lot.
Yep.
You've got 22 and I have 8.
8. So I think, because that thing, like, in a lot of Stefan Feld games, there's that like one little trick that you need to master, and I think for this one it is the, as much as possible, using the program a robot
To program a robot?
to program a robot, because
Really?
I've got all these out, and I've got, well, we got the same number of robots out on the board, but I did manage to get all of these out and get a whole ton of points because of it. Because you get extra robots programmed, you get to do more actions.
Right. Now, just out of curiosity's sake.
Yep.
If I had ignored the extra crystal and the time and killed those octopods, I would have been ahead. How many points for 3 octopods?
6.
6.
So you would have been ahead 12.
I would have been ahead 12.
Because you would have gotten 6 points, and then you wouldn't have lost 6 points.
Right. So.
But you would also have lost a point. You also would have lost 3 points for not having the crystals. So you would be ahead 9.
Okay, so you still would have won anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it would have been
not as many.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been if you had gotten just one more point, then it would have been worth it.
It would have been
because you wouldn't have lost any points.
Right.
Yeah, which would have been you would have been a lot more ahead.
But I don't remember getting points for these cards unless you took them for me, or you said.
I have no idea.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Because that was way at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I know you got to remember. And I mean the symbol's there, but it's small. You got to remember when you take these cards, you get points. When you put out the submarines, you get those points. And I think that's it.
Mhm.
I don't think there's anything else that gives you these points in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. So Aquasphere by Stefan Feld. Cool little game.
It is. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
A lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
It's easy to make an epic mistake.
Yeah, and it's because you can only do one of 2 small actions, and that one small action has like
a lot of repercussions.
Yeah, a ton of repercussions.
Yeah.
And yeah, you definitely have to like plan out several moves ahead. And everything is intricately connected.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but it is a bit of a brain burner.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
I like it better now that I've played it several times.
Yeah. So the more you play it, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And
the more you like it.
I am interested the next time we play to kind of try that out, like constantly trying to get robots programmed to program other robots and see if that works again.
Yeah.
Because it seemed to help me out quite a bit. Seemed to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that is Aquasphere. We're going to pause the live stream and just clean this up and set something else up and come back and play another game.
Sure.
All right. Thanks.
Mature.
Okay.
So this should just be
Battlefield Hardline.
It just keeps doing it because it keeps playing and recording and then playing again and recording.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I get it. That's horrible.
So it is muted.